I did give them to him.
Rovers are back on the road again and looking to get their season back on track following 2 successive league defeats. The Beehive BHP seconds are today's opposition. 3 of last weekend's starters, Curtis Barlam, Sam Woolley and Nan Olbeng, are all unavailable this weekend, so Raphael Johnson, Nasser Ali and Lexton Harrison coming into the starting lineup. Harrison will skipper the side. Only 2 substitutes for Rovers, who have a grand total of 13 unavailable for this match. Nasser Ali and Daniel Daly both in the squad despite injuries. Ivan Bass was in the squad, but his car broke down on the way to the game and he misses out. The hosts, Beehive, promoted reluctantly following a 3rd place finish last season in Division 2, known then as Whiteweb's Eagles. They're still waiting for their first win under their new name, although last time out they did pick up a point, an enthralling 5-5 draw against New Barnet. Referee today is Bob Salter. 2 captains, Lexton Harrison and Oliver Robbins, going through the pre-match formalities. Ball forward is led away by Blake, just too far ahead of Bangs. It's a foul, late challenge coming in from Robbins. Pitch certainly drier than the one that Rovers played on last week, but they could have done with cutting the grass and then removing the cuttings on this one. And the line markings aren't too great either in places. Kavanagh, left-footed, long ball forward, picking out Raphael Johnson, who tried to wrap his boot around the ball, but it goes well wide and out for a goal kick. Throw in to be taken by Lexton Harrison. 2 green shirts challenging for it. Here's Johnson. Chance to get the ball into the box. He does just that. Goalkeeper spills it. And here is Tom Croak to give Rovers the lead. An early goal for Rovers, who lead after 15 minutes. Tom Croak had a hatful of chances, having come on as sub last weekend. This time he manages to convert the first one that falls at his feet. Long throw. It never really got dealt with by anyone in a white shirt. Wriggles his way on the outside here, Raphael Johnson. Shot is spilt by goalkeeper James Fletcher. He just had to loft that ball into the empty net from point blank range. Tom Croak, his first goal of the season. Whitmore's clearance downfield. Turned by Robbins. Arnold. Side playing with fire at the moment. To James Fletcher, who was very nearly robbed by Jack Bangs there. Strength by Aheo Matthews, and he'll continue his run down the left-hand side. Originally knocked it to Croak. He's ended up knocking it to himself. He's into the penalty area, beats 1, beats 2. And the ball spun away from his possession and into the arms of goalkeeper James Fletcher. Side yet to really trouble Ian Whitmore, and that ball down the line was just a bit too heavy for Jack Stone. Ian Whitmore with the goal kick. It's back again off of Daniel Casco. This is Bangs. It's a good turn from Bangs to get away from the challenger Robbins. Once again, nice play by Matthews. Link-up play was excellent. Ball over the top from Casco. And they know that Rafa Johnson has certainly got the beating with a fullback down that far side on the right. But having said that, Johnson is holding his hamstring there. Now Bangs with the shot just over the top of the crossbar. Looks like Rovers are going to be forced into a change here. Raphael Johnson certainly struggling, which is bad news for Rovers, who have certainly been haunted by injuries this season so far. This is Tom Arnold. Bangs. Still in. Kavanagh just about brought it down, but he's since been dispossessed by Bedingfield. Bedingfield still battling away there. Here's Robbins, trying to fire the ball over towards the left-hand side, forward by Arnold. And then sweeping up the back, Troy Blake, but he can't quite prevent the corner. Ian Whitmore. George Beattie is going across to take this corner for the Beehive seconds. Under the crossbar there, chance almost fell to Sam Arnold. It's been returned back in. Goalkeeper gets a good punch on it there, Ian Whitmore. And then a shot coming in, and Whitmore with another excellent save. Summer signing goalkeeper with another fine block. And so congratulations to his teammates, and this is White. Got distance on this initial punch. Thrust towards goal by Arnold. That's a good save. Beattie in towards the near post. Trying to help it on was Bedingfield. Still asking questions here, Beehive. Long launch into the box. Stone with a header down. Rovers trying to get the ball away. Nearly came to Beattie there, after being helped on by Zach Joseph. Back into the box again, this time away by Richard Harris. And then the shot from distance, a dipping effort from Samiotis is over the top of the crossbar. And Edmonton Rovers can breathe a huge sigh of relief. That was some relentless pressure from the home side, certainly their best spell of the game here. But it's still 1-0 to the Rovers.
I told you. I can film over Tony's head.
Look on towards Johnson. Johnson has got something to run for here. In fact, it wasn't Johnson at all, as Nasser Ali had burst forward from the midfield. And he knows that with the goalkeeper to beat, there was something on there. In the end, it's a goal kick. This was the goal kick. That just eludes everyone. It's helped on by Casco, and Ali's made the run for the midfield. He's in, he's got the goalkeeper to beat. He's tried to go around the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's got a foot to it. He's knocked it against Nasser Ali and deflected out for a goal kick. It's Bangs. Just link up here with his own pass, but it goes to Croak on the left-hand side. Croak into the box. He's done really well here, Croak. Tom Croak with a shot, which is saved by the feet of the goalkeeper. Had the chances to extend the lead here, Rovers. Here's Bangs again. Teasing his way towards the edge of the box. It's a great jinking run. Finding Ali. Beats one. Shot charged down. Cleared in part by Robbins. Ali. Croak. Manages to get the cross in. Claims for a corner. Referee says goal kick. Fletcher's goal kick. Stone trying to find the outlet of Bradley Melville down the left-hand side, but it goes out of play. Throwing to Rovers. This was that chance just a few moments ago, going on the outside here. Tom Croak just clips it beyond the reach of the defender Arnold, but the goalkeeper James Fletcher making the save at the near post. Harrison. This is Kavanagh. Croak. Let's go. It's a big ask of Tom Croak, but he'll chase it nonetheless. Robbins back to his goalkeeper. Chance here for Nasser Ali. Goes for goal from fully 25 yards. It was on target. It was a decent enough hit. Goalkeeper James Fletcher got down and made the save. Tom Arnold will throw it. And the Beehive have made their first change. Sammy Otis has made way for Ben McGregor. Both sides have only got 2 named substitutes today. They can be roll on, roll off subs, of course, remember. Harrison. It's one of those long throws. It's an effortless throw-in, really, from Harrison. Gets so much distance without too much effort.
Brilliant, Troy.
Challenge coming in there from Troy Blake, but it goes straight through to goalkeeper James Fletcher, who kicks it long upfield. Jack Stone trying to pick out Bedingfield. The tall striker hasn't really got into the game too much, but here's his chance now. He's been fed by Robbins. Gets the first time ball into the box. It was towards George Beattie, who had burst into the area. And it was good challenging from Richard Harris to deny the home side an equaliser at the expense of a corner. Ball through the middle. The initial challenge from Blake there goes in for that block. That was the one that went straight through to the goalkeeper. Leading up to that attack where the home side very nearly found an equaliser. Long ball forward, and here's a chance for Jack Banks into the penalty area. Jack Banks cuts onto his left foot. Goalkeeper makes a smart save. It was heading towards the top corner, wasn't it? Fingertips of James Fletcher tipping it over for a corner. Otherwise, that's 2-0. Banks getting in behind the defender, Zach Joseph, cutting inside him onto his left foot. Offside, that's a good save for the goalkeeper. First time these two sides have met, although they have met in the past and the previous names.
Half time, though.
There's a bit of confusion here. Being more than one game going on here at the Aylands open space. A whistle has gone. Everyone stopped. It was the referee's whistle. He's given the free kick. Free kick that's going to be taken by George Beattie. Lofted long into the box. The glance towards goal and over the top of the crossbar. Well, the initial glance was from Jack Stone. He's ended up going behind for a goal kick.
No, he plays 50 minutes in the first half, 40 in the second. He does every time we've had him.
It was a chance that fell at the feet of Ben McGregor, the substitute, and he's turning over the top of the crossbar when he really should have scored. Here comes Shad Watson. Raphael Johnson, who's been struggling. Looked like a hamstring strain. Half time, Raiders lead by 1-0.
You drop in the middle.
Tony McKay's side have won 1 and lost 2 so far.
Back 4 out then! Back 4 out! Come on, the toes, let's go!
Long pump from Ian Whitmore. Target is Matthews. Matthews brings it out of the sky very well. It's a lovely little ball through towards Tom Croak. It's just got too much weight on it, and James Fletcher mops it up. Robbins. There's it straight past Beattie and out for a throw-in. Throw by Ali.
Watch your back
Right
there.
over the top, and it's one for Bedingfield to speed onto, and Bedingfield with a shot to cross the face of goal. And out for a goal kick. It was George Beattie that's squeezed through behind, but he can't hit the target. And it's a big chance for the home side to get back on level terms. Little flick here. Inadvertently falls at the feet of Beattie, who's goal side of Richard Harris, who's trying his hardest to put him off. And in the end, his physical presence there from Harris did just about enough. Harrison, that'll come back to whence it came. Harrison wins the second ball well. It comes off of the head of Arnold. Arnold says it hasn't got out of play. Croak brought down. Referee says that's a foul by Liam Kirk and a free kick to Rovers. Certainly within shooting range. Wonder if Jack Banks fancies his chances here. Tom Croak is standing over the ball as well. Aidan Kavanagh's moved away. I think this is going to be one for Jack Banks.
Drop.
Daniel Daly is on for Daniel Casco. Banks with the effort, and it's in. It's a fine free kick that from Jack Banks, and Rovers double their lead. It's a brilliant free kick from Jack Banks, 7 minutes into the second half, over the top of the wall. The goalkeeper gets his hand to it, but he can't stop it from finding its way through to the back of the net. And Edmonton Rovers are 2 goals up. Certainly closed down as well there by McGregor, but the force of the free kick took it beyond everyone, including the goalkeeper. And a brilliant goal to make it 2-0. Throws towards Stone. Deep cross this time to find Melville. He can't get there first. Cleared as far as Robbins. Robbins losing out to Bangs with the back heel. It's a lovely play by Nasser Ali, trying to get things going again for Rovers, but he's given the ball away. Stone. Good tackling back by Daniel Daly. Slips it through the middle. That's a lovely ball. A.O. Matthews is through. Keeper to beat. Keeper gets down, makes a good save, and Banks was destined to make it 3-0, and somehow he's been blocked from doing so. It's just a lovely little ball through the middle here by Daniel Daly. He gets away from his marker Tom Arnold. Keeper to beat. Side foot effort. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. I think the goalkeeper deserves full credit there for making the block with his feet to deny Jack Bangs a certain goal. Langston Harrison with a long throw it in towards that penalty area. The initial shot blocked. Bangs 3-0. Surely now Edmonton Rovers have the points in the bag. 10 minutes into the second half. It's 2 goals in the space of 4 minutes for Jack Banks. Big smile on his face. He couldn't really miss from there. Langston Harris's long throw in caused all sorts of problems. The initial turn was from A.O. Matthews. He couldn't get the shot in, but he could, but it was blocked. And the rebound fell invitingly for Jack Banks. Yusuf Oz is on for Jack Bedingfield. Hacked away by Sam Arnold, and the ball over the top very nearly caused problems. George Beattie dispossessed in the end by some quick thinking by Richard Harris. Stone. Yusuf Oz. The attempt forward from Bradley Melville comes to nothing. Just got to keep their heads here. Game management is what it's all about here for Edmonton Rovers. Alex Semiotis is back on for Bradley Melville. Kavanagh. It's a shot from distance, and if that's what the home side are being reduced to, then Edmonton Rovers are doing their job. 3-0 up away from home. This will be their first away victory, Rovers. Lexton Harrison. There's a chance for Tom Croke. His shot is blocked. Joseph. Got a lot of the ball there by the look of things, Nasser Ali. Looks like he got plenty of Ben McGregor, but the referee didn't give the free kick. Here's Tom Croke. Skips past a couple of challenges in that midfield. He's done very well there, and then he's upended. The referee saw that one. I think he could have probably played an advantage with the ball at the feet of Jack Bangs. Good skill. Tom Croke. And referee Bob Salter is reaching for his cards. And I think it's Oliver Robbins that's going to be shown a yellow card.
I bet he done book him. First time I've ever seen
Robbins for that hack on Tom Croke is shown yellow. Does ever so well here. Skips past the first challenge. Inside the second. You could say that that challenge done late in injustice. Certainly worth its yellow. An injury to Jack Stone. I've seen him replaced by Jack Bedingfield. In comes the corner. The header is over the top of the crossbar. The Beehive just unable to breach Rovers at the moment. Corner coming in. Plenty of reinforcements in green in that 6-yard box. The one player that was attacking it was unable to keep his header down. A bit more strike long. Sunshine at the Aylands open space. And that's a foul on Matthews. Fourth would be the icing on the cake. Here comes Daly's cross, eludes everybody, comes back to Croke, who strikes to goal. Down goes Fletcher to make the save. It's a nice turn from Matthews. He's caused problems this morning for the Beehive defence, but that shot wasn't too problematic. Well over the top of the crossbar and out for a goal kick. Control here, and the turn was excellent to get away from Liam Kirk. Shapes up for the shot. Done everything right until the ball left his foot. Comes the throw. It's helped on, and there's a chance. And the home side have got a goal through Oliver Robbins, who steers the ball into the corner. And on 77 minutes, there might just be a chink of hope for Beehive. And they scored 5 in their last league match. Well, they conceded 5 at the same time. Just falls here for Oliver Robbins, who squeezes the ball into the corner. Goes Croke. Judged to have fouled. McGregor is down on the ground. It's going to be a yellow card here for Tom Croak. This is what the yellow card was for. Croak's gone in. Maybe he's just caught the opponent net. The referee was a long, long way away from it all. And I wonder if he's handed out that yellow card on the basis of appeals from a couple of players in white shirts. Long kick forward from Whitmore. Made by Arnold, who got the better of Croak. Long ball over the top. There's a chance maybe here for Yusuf Oz. Does eventually get the shot in, but he was falling off balance, and it was all very easy for Whitmore in the end, who just bowls it out. Kavanagh. Space for Bangs to turn. He looks up and feeds that ball down the line towards Daly. Daly darting down the right hand side, but he can't get the ball in play.
Why do I run different angles?
The clock down here, but a fourth goal would really put this one to bed, and maybe a hat-trick opportunity for Bangs. Tried to steer it wide towards Daly. Ayo Matthews, lovely skill. Got beyond Samiotis, and then Bangs does have the ball in the net, but the whistle sounded before the net rippled. This was the opportunity. He was unselfish actually here, and the interception was actually a good one from Zach Joseph. Bedingfield towards Arnold, who squeezes it forward. The shot is a tame one, and the goalkeeper, the quality of Ian Whitmore, is going to catch them safely all day long. Long punt forward for him, and suddenly there are green shirts over here. Bangs trying to get in on goal. Injured a defender in the process as he tried to turn there. The ball has been kicked out of play. The injury is to Alex Samiotis. Suddenly that long launch down pitch by Ian Whitmore, and there were more green shirts than white, with Beehive pushing to get back into this game. I don't think there's any way that Samiotis is going to be able to carry on here. Certainly his teammates are signalling for a change. This was a chance. Look, 2-on-1 here. Bangs can get the better of the last man. Will have led to a fourth goal. Bradley Melville on for Liam Kirk. And sportingly, Rovers have given the ball back to the home side. Langston Harris back to Kavanagh. Looks up, left-footed, plays it long over the top. Bangs, keen on a hat-trick, goes for it, right-footed. In the end, comfortable for goalkeeper James Fletcher. Fletcher's long punt downfield. They're certainly running out of time here, the home side. They need to find 2 goals just to claim a point, and it's looking unlikely now. Rovers can just close this game out. Kavanagh. And there is the final whistle. On the back of 2 defeats, Edmonton Rovers have put their injury woes to one side and comfortably seen off the hosts Beehive seconds this morning by a scoreline of 3-1. A goal early on from Tom Croak, and then 2 in the second half from Jack Bangs. He did get a goal back, the home side, through Oliver Robbins, but in the end that was no more than a consolation. A comfortable away victory, and that winning feeling is back with the Rovers once again this morning. They've turned this into a victory. They've managed to win here at the Aylands Open Space Pitch 2. Final score, the Beehive seconds 1, Edmonton Rovers 3.